Donald O'Connor was one of the most versatile and talented performers in Hollywood history, with a career that spanned 6 decades and included numerous memorable film and television roles. From his early days as a child star to his later work as a seasoned performer, O'Connor captivated audiences with his singing, dancing, and comedic talents, establishing himself as one of the greatest song and dance men of his generation. In this video, we will explore the life and career of Donald O'Connor, tracing his rise to fame, his contributions to the entertainment industry, and his enduring legacy as one of Hollywood's most beloved performers. Through a series of chapters, we will delve into O'Connor's early years, his breakthrough role in Singin in the Rain, his television career, and his later life and legacy. Join us as we celebrate the life and work of one of the most gifted and beloved performers in Hollywood history. Chapter 1. Early Life and Career. Donald O'Connor was born on August 28, 1925 in Chicago, Illinois. His parents were vaudeville performers, and he grew up around the entertainment industry. O'Connor's father, John Edward Chuck O'Connor, was a circus performer and vaudeville comedian, while his mother, Effie Irene (née Crane), was a chorus girl. O'Connor began performing at a young age, making his stage debut at the age of 3 as part of his family's act. He soon became a child star, appearing in films and on stage throughout the 1930s. Some of his early films include Melody for Two, 1937, and Men with Wings, 1938. In 1940, O'Connor signed a contract with Universal Pictures, launching his career as a Hollywood actor. He appeared in a number of films throughout the 1940s, including What's Cookin', 1942, Mr. Big, 1943, and Chip Off the Old Block, 1944. Despite his success as a child actor, O'Connor struggled to transition into adult roles. He briefly served in the military during World War II, but returned to Hollywood after his discharge. In the late 1940s, he began to make a name for himself as a song and dance man, showcasing his talents in films like Francis, 1950, and Double Crossbones, 1951. O'Connor's career took a major turn in 1952, when he was cast in what would become his most iconic role, Cosmo Brown in Singin in the Rain. The film was a massive success, cementing O'Connor's status as one of Hollywood's most talented song and dance men. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, O'Connor continued to work in film and television, appearing in movies like There's No Business Like Show Business, 1954, and The Buster Keaton Story, 1957, and hosting his own television show, The Donald O'Connor Show, 1954-55. Despite his many accomplishments, O'Connor faced numerous personal and professional challenges throughout his life. He struggled with alcoholism and financial troubles, and underwent several divorces. However, his talent and charisma always shone through, making him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Chapter 2. Singin in the Rain. Donald O'Connor's role as Cosmo Brown in the 1952 film Singin in the Rain remains one of the most iconic performances in Hollywood history. The film, directed by Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen, was a critical and commercial success, and has since been regarded as one of the greatest musicals ever made. O'Connor's casting in the film was a stroke of luck. He had originally been cast as the lead in another movie, but when that project fell through, he was approached by Kelly and Donen to play the role of Cosmo. O'Connor had previously worked with Kelly on the 1949 film Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and the two had developed a close friendship. From the moment O'Connor arrived on set, he threw himself into the role of Cosmo. He spent months rehearsing the film's intricate dance numbers, which included the iconic Make 'Em Laugh sequence. O'Connor was a perfectionist, and he pushed himself to the limit during filming. At one point, he performed so many backflips during a take that he ended up in the hospital with a pulled muscle. Despite the physical demands of the role, O'Connor's infectious energy and sense of humor kept the cast and crew in good spirits. He was known for his practical jokes and his ability to improvise on set. Many of his most memorable moments in the film were ad-libbed. One of the most memorable scenes in the film is the Make 'Em Laugh number, in which O'Connor performs a series of acrobatic stunts and slapstick gags. The sequence was inspired by a number from the 1940 musical comedy The Boys from Syracuse, and O'Connor spent weeks perfecting the routine. The scene was shot in a single day, and O'Connor performed the entire number without stopping, a feat that left the cast and crew in awe. Another standout moment in the film is the Moses Supposes number, in which O'Connor and Kelly perform a tap dance routine. The scene was originally intended to be a solo number for Kelly, but O'Connor's performance was so impressive that the filmmakers decided to expand the sequence and make it a duet. O'Connor and Kelly's chemistry on screen is palpable, and the scene is a testament to their close friendship and mutual respect. Singin' in the Rain was released to critical acclaim in 1952 and has since become a beloved classic. O'Connor's performance as Cosmo Brown remains one of the film's highlights. His energy, athleticism, and comedic timing are on full display throughout the movie. Despite the film's success, however, O'Connor struggled to capitalize on his newfound fame. He continued to work in Hollywood throughout the 1950s and 1960s, but never quite achieved the same level of success as he did with Singin' in the Rain. Nonetheless, his legacy as one of Hollywood's most talented song and dance men is secure, thanks in no small part to his unforgettable performance in this timeless classic. Chapter 3. Television Career. While Donald O'Connor's career is perhaps best remembered for his work in film, he was also a prominent figure in the world of television. Over the course of his career, he appeared in a number of TV shows, specials, and variety programs, showcasing his talents as a performer, comedian, and host. O'Connor's first foray into television came in the early 1950s, when he appeared as a guest on programs like the Colgate Comedy Hour and The Ed Sullivan Show. He quickly established himself as a natural fit for the small screen, with his quick wit and affable personality endearing him to audiences across the country. In 1954, O'Connor was given his own television show, The Donald O'Connor Show. The series, which aired on NBC, featured O'Connor as a host and performer, showcasing his singing, dancing, and comedy skills in a variety of sketches and musical numbers. The show was a hit with audiences and ran for 2 seasons before being canceled due to low ratings. Despite the show's cancellation, O'Connor remained a prominent figure in television throughout the 1950s and 1960s. He appeared on numerous variety programs and specials, including The Perry Como Show, The Dinah Shore Chevy Show, and The Andy Williams Show. He also made frequent guest appearances on popular sitcoms like The Lucy Show and The Beverly Hillbillies, showcasing his talent for physical comedy and his gift for timing and delivery. One of O'Connor's most memorable television appearances came in 1964, when he appeared as a guest on The Judy Garland Show. The episode, which has since become a classic, featured O'Connor and Garland performing a number of duets and sketches, including a hilarious take on the classic song A Couple of Swells from the film Easter Parade. In addition to his work in front of the camera, O'Connor also lent his voice to a number of animated programs and films. He provided the voice of the Mad Hatter in Disney's 1951 adaptation of Alice in Wonderland, and later voiced characters in shows like The Jetsons and The Smurfs. Throughout his television career, O'Connor remained a beloved figure, admired for his talent, professionalism, and warm personality. He was a natural fit for the medium, and his contributions to the world of television are a testament to his enduring legacy as one of Hollywood's most talented and versatile performers. Chapter 4. Later Life and Legacy. In the latter half of his career, Donald O'Connor continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in a variety of film and television roles. He also continued to tour as a performer, showcasing his singing, dancing, and comedy skills to audiences around the world. Despite his enduring popularity, however, O'Connor struggled with health problems throughout his life. He suffered from alcoholism and was diagnosed with cancer in the early 1990s. He underwent treatment and was able to beat the disease, but the experience took a toll on his health and left him frail in his later years. O'Connor passed away on September 27, 2003 at the age of 78. His death was a loss to the entertainment industry and to his legions of fans, who mourned the passing of one of Hollywood's most beloved performers. Today, Donald O'Connor is remembered as one of the greatest song and dance men in Hollywood history. His legacy lives on through his films and television appearances, which continue to captivate audiences of all ages. His contributions to the world of entertainment have inspired generations of performers, and his influence can be seen in the work of countless artists who have followed in his footsteps. In recognition of his contributions to the entertainment industry, O'Connor was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1979. He was also posthumously inducted into the Irish American Hall of Fame in 2012 further cementing his place in the pantheon of great American performers. In the end, Donald O'Connor's legacy is one of talent, dedication, and enduring popularity. He was a gifted performer and a beloved figure, whose contributions to the world of entertainment will be remembered for generations to come.